and white, but it was so intense. It's just so much
Yeah.
color, and the dream
Wow.
was so real. And then I snapped out of it,
That's
and
wild, man.
yeah,
I
well,
have a tree like that in front of my house.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was remarkable. And but the weird thing is, I haven't had a dream that I remembered since.
Oh wow.
Yes,
I don't remember a lot of my dreams, honestly. It's which is why when I do, I'm always like, okay, there's something to this, and usually there is.
yeah.
But yeah,
But I've
yeah.
been asking, begging, like for my dreams to come back, and they just, I don't know,
Hmm.
man. So,
Hmm.
um,
We can worry about
we
that
do,
another day.
yeah. But we do gotta wrap it up for tonight. However, this was just a first run kind of test phase. I want
Yeah.
to do a lot more of this. I
Yeah. Yeah.
think it was really fun. And I can't wait to see what the future holds, especially for disclosure, remote viewing, and all these phenomena.
Yeah. All phenomenon which will get you haunted if you're remote viewing
Yeah,
when you don't know what you're doing. Even if you do know
yeah,
what you're doing, sometimes that's the kind
yeah.
of stuff that'll haunt you.
That's
But
a scary
yeah,
thought.
no, man. We'll get some other rock star intuitives on here
Yeah, that's
and
the goal.
do some fun stuff.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to get all these guys get on here and talk to them, and just their angle of remote viewing, and get their introspect into things that are happening, and um be a hub of community, basically.
Yeah,
So,
man.
because remote viewing is right up there, man. It needs to be normalized and destigmatized, as
I think
something.
it's an important thing for people to learn how to do nowadays, in particular, when everything that you see is just so weird and polarized and crazy. It's a meditation practice first and foremost for me these days. Like it's if I'm bugging out about whatever's going on in the world, I'll do a session and I'll be like, all right, what's coming down the pipe, and I'll do a news session even and be like, okay, so there, I feel like something's coming, next month on around here, and it feels like it's blah blah blah, and a lot of the time, just the act of doing that will almost kind of like decompress the emotional intensity, I guess, a little bit, and sort of just then when something does transpire, you're not freaking out because it's like, oh yeah, I've kind of already dealt with my emotions around this because I was there. I experienced it a month ago when I did my session, and then when
Mm,
everybody's kind of freaking out and scrambling, you're just like, yep. you know
right,
it,
right,
it
right.
sounds weird, but that's kind of been my experience of it, like back when I used to do a lot of news sessions. The last one I did was in September of 2023, and I got a lot of stuff that ended up coming forward on October 7th, we'll just say. And that was a gnarly session. There was some messed up
I'm
stuff in there,
sorry. Did you say
and that's why
October
I haven't done
7th?
any since then. That's right. Yeah. So the all of the chaos and tragedy that happened
Oh my
around that
God.
time, and continues to happen. I got a big. I felt something on in September. I was like, something big is coming, and it's messed up, and I gotta just follow the spidey sense and see what's gonna happen. And I got that. I got some other stuff. I got like a
Well,
volcano that
maybe.
happened in Italy that month or something too, which was also kind of tied in. Italy and Israel have the same number of letters and start with I and are in the Mediterranean. And some of the weapons they were using were kind of lava like. And it's messed up, lots of messed up stuff in that session. And that's why I don't do
Well,
a lot
maybe
of
we
news
could do
stuff.
some of these. Well, I hate to say it, but maybe we could try some of them. Get
Yeah,
you
I mean,
back in there.
I'm not opposed to it. I needed a break because I was and we could
Dude,
remote
that
view
one's a
like
rough one.
happy news stories for the next month.
Yeah,
You can do whatever you want.
yeah.
Um, or
This
music
should be
news.
fun. This should be fun. I get some interesting ideas that are circulating. So,
Yeah.
um, we'll wrap it up here. So if
Yeah.
they want to get in touch with you on your social media, how can they do that?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Red Room Studio _CA.
Yeah, it
Red
threw
Room
me off.
Studio, Rockstar Intuition. You can just search, and that's my name on all the social media these days. Um, but yeah,
And then you get
rockstarintuition.com is the website, and all my socials are on there too. So that's probably the easiest one to remember.
all right, guys,
Thanks
and
for
you
having me
know
on,
what it
dude.
is. Yeah, well, this is the first of many. And so we did a video. I just want to let people know that you and I did a part two to our podcast from season one. I
Hmm.
tried to upload that video to YouTube, and it got immediately it basically, I used too much content from other sources that it was labeled as a content strike if I were to publish it. So I had to
Okay.
remove it. So I had to go, I'm going through a full re-edit and trying to piece together how I can do this, but also maintain the rights of other content and copyright holders.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Of course.
whether I just release it raw at this time,
You
I
can
don't know.
you can fly up screenshots and things like that too. I think, and that's usually okay.
Yeah.
But
So maybe we can work something out.
yeah,
And
yeah,
but I am going through a re-edit, but your TikTok session is so remarkable. It is so on point. It is so like gut wrenchingly spot on that it made my spine tingle.
to
Um,
this day, I feel that's one of the best sessions I've ever had. It was at the time doing it. I remember just being like totally in the zone and like flowing and just I had a really fun time doing that session. It was a super fun target, and I think when you're
yeah,
having fun, again, back to the music thing. When I'm having a lot of fun and I'm in the zone and I'm flowing, that's when I'm doing my best stuff, you know. And I was flowing a bit tonight, but yeah, like I said, I'm kind of tired, and I haven't done
yeah,
like
me
photo
too,
targets and
me
stuff like
too.
that other than ARV. That's the other thing. If you do those ARV quick targets a lot, you kind of it can make you a little bit lazy sometimes when it comes to getting the details. Because I'm just so used to doing that little daily practice of like, get me the high level, you know, um, and that's just a practice thing. That's because I'm out of
Right,
practice
I
on
understand. I
specifics.
understand. Yeah.
But
No. But
anyway,
this has been really fun, so we'll definitely do more of it. I'm excited to get to know more remote viewers through this connection. So,
a lot of
calling
internet wizards
all,
out there, man.
yeah, calling all remote viewers. You are more than welcome to join us for any of these uh, shows that we do. So, you know, either get to him or get to me. My DMs are always open at Disclosure Pod on Twitter, or email me. Description below has all that information. And let's get to it. You know what it is, guys? Like, share, subscribe if you're listening on any audio platform. Follow, and if you can, rate and review the show. It helps us get to a wider audience to deliver you the best content possible each and every week. Today, I did 2 live shows to make up for the atrocity that was last night, but I think I made up for it in the podcast world. So thank you so much, Josh, for coming on. Rockstarintuition.com for everyone. Go take his free course now and become a remote viewer.
That's right.